And the thing about Bittersweet Gaming, they've been known as Squid Squad Spades. They've had a lot of dominance in their time as a Western team playing in these Western tournaments. But it's now really that they're finally being pushed to the brink, pushed to the test in playing some of these international talented teams. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they can do here. And on something like Bluefin with tower control, what are some of the main objectives you think will have to happen? That Bittersweet will have to take control of for them to win on a match like this, where they're currently right now, they've been behind the whole match. Samurai Kidz have had control of the tower for the entirety of the match. What do you think they can do right now?
I'm not super familiar. I didn't get to catch the composition of Samurai Kidz, so really what they need to do is just stop this push and try to get some control. See, LSDJ, as who we were watching, I believe, he just took out 2 people.
Yeah.
And he's on the tower. He's bringing it back to mid.
Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, you're so right. Yeah.
Control.
No, 3 of them were actually going down at around the same time. So we are seeing Bittersweet Gaming finally having some offensive here. They're going to go ahead and set that killer whale towards the region in which the tower will be approaching the Samurai side. Oh, the bomb coming in from the right side, though. He's going to have to watch out. Little Sound DJ will be going down to the likes of Samurai Kidz as he is pushed off that tower. Nice suction bomb thrown there from the Japanese squad. They're able to put a quick halt to that push from the western side. Either way, Little Sound DJ pushing from the right side now, trying to check for any Japanese members around the corners.
So yeah, you definitely touched upon how Squid Squad Spades, or now known as Bittersweet, has been regarded as one of, if not the best teams in the Western tournament so far.
Yeah.
But obviously, we haven't seen much of the Japanese teams, and that push, the control that Samurai Kidz had at the beginning of this match really shows how much more to the game there is.
Oh my goodness, though. It looks like Bittersweet is pushing. They're at 44, but it looks like all of them are going to go down. Yep, that's a clean ace for Samurai, and it looks like they were able to finally get rid of Bittersweet, who was one by one even hopping in, trying to keep the tower going for as long as possible, but it was not able to happen. A Kraken activated right on top of Lil Sound DJ, and he will be going down to the Kraken as soon as he gets up. The Kraken able to come all the way around, but that won't be another kill for him, because Bittersweet still have 3 of their remaining members up right now. 1 minute left to go on the first map here, and so far it looks like Lil Sound DJ will be able to get rid of at least one of them. But they're going to have to make a little bit more of a push here. 49 seconds left on the clock. Lil Sound DJ trying to do what he can to get rid of maybe one member. Yeah, that's going to be one member from Samurai Kidz going down. And finally in the tower. Okay, everybody's down from Samurai Kidz. Only one remains. And they might be able to do something massive with this. People are teleporting into the tower. They only have to advance to 38 points with 30 seconds left to go. But now finally Samurai Kidz are spawning back on. A special is activated. That's a Kraken, but that's 2 going down from Little Sound DJ. That's 3 going down from Little Sound DJ. And I think that's a clean ace. And it looks like Bittersweet Gaming will finally be able to at least get some offensive going and take the lead, maybe even the game here. 19, 17, 16, 15. Another special is used. They are able to stay on the tower. Samurai's doing what they can to be able to get on top of the tower, but it won't be enough. And finally, Bittersweet Gaming able to get a quick victory on the Samurai Kid right at the end of the match. Up until that point, the Samurai team was absolutely destroying Bittersweet with complete objective control. But it wasn't until the last minute that finally Bittersweet decided to turn up the notches. Lil Sound DJ here, he got a triple kill at the very end, even with the Kraken on the tower, which is by itself an incredibly hard feat. And wow, great start for them.
My stream was a little bit heavy. I saw the knockout before you were talking about it. I saw the knockout as you said they were taking
Let me go ahead and refresh it then. Yeah. No, that was a solid game from Bittersweet Gaming here as they were able to do what they could.
So Bittersweet is up 1-0 in the set?
Yeah, they are up 1-0. That was their first match.
So that is Samurai Kidz's first game dropped this tournament.
Yeah.
But it was a very close game.
Uh-huh.
It was just...
No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can write them off.
Hand.
Yeah, I don't think you can write them off. Exactly.
These 2 teams are obviously very good, and it was very close. They did scare them a lot. Had control for a lot of the first half of the match.
Now we did see Lil Sound DJ here. DJ did rock the I believe that was a 52, right? The regular 52 with the wall
so.
and the killer whale. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense with what we saw.
And he's still rocking it.
Yeah,
looks like
Ezreal is the E leader for the team. Symph playing as part of the front line. And
switching to the normal scope, he had the custom E leader, which has beacons and another thing.
Yeah, no, you use those beacons.
Kraken.
Yeah, you use,
which is obviously useful on tower control.
Yeah, no, to be able to spawn closer to like key points and on a map, especially on a map like Salisbury.
But yeah, now being on Camp Triggerfish, this is a bit of a different, well, not a bit, it's a pretty different map from Bluefin. They're gonna need to establish control of the sides.
They're able to get a couple walls down. There was 2 walls nicely placed from Bittersweet, and it looks like they're able to get rid of at least one member from the Japanese side. Samurai Kidz, looks like they're at least one member is maybe on Bittersweet's side, but so far not too much done about it. As DJ's able to stay on to the tower for a while, but if only a little bit, as that's going to be a Kraken roller advancing right onto him. And that's 3 of Bittersweet down.
Yep. So Samurai Kidz have taken control. They're in the spawn.
That's a Kraken. Yeah, no, the Kraken is all the way in, and he gets rid of DJ now. And Samurai Kidz have complete control right now. They're pushing up onto the base of Bittersweet, and so far, Bittersweet have no response right now.
They have a total in control. Just locking them in their spawn. LSDJ trying to go on the left route, trying to flank them, see if they can get control back.
So far it looks like they're able to at least get rid of Samurai Kidz on the tower. But a sniper, oh my goodness. The sniper able to quickly spot him there. And that's Yurio taking the likes of DJ down. Once again, going to try to approach the left side maybe? No, he sees a couple of them at their base. That's an InkStorm going down to the right side, but he may be able to get rid of them. He gets rid of 2 of them, and DJ pulling off some clutch plays to be able to finally get Squid Squad. Or sorry, not Squid Squad anymore, but Bittersweet finally onto the board before dying to the likes of the Kraken roller.
Takes down the sniper on the tower.
Yeah, no, he took down
gets taken out.
3 of them. He took down 3 of them regardless.
He did take out 3.
Yeah, the fact that he was able to take down 3 of them was a massive feat by itself. And he will be able to take that one to the bank.
Definitely, he definitely...
Go ahead.
You know, allowed the team to get him back, the tower back to mid. Going on the right, trying to establish map control there.
Yeah, because so far a lot of this... we were talking about this before with Sar, how important ink... onto walls is still important. And so far he's trying to do that. There's a lot of blue ink on the right side here. He's able to get rid of at least one, and he's going to get some revenge on Yurio, who earlier got him. And maybe establish some more control. He wants to play a little bit safe, though. So his teammate is just now spawning. They don't have exact numbers for this push, and he's going to try to play it safe before going down to the likes of, looks like Taji or UK. I wasn't able to make it out from there, but so far a 20-point lead established by the likes of Samurai Kidz. With 2 minutes left in the game.
But definitely a doable.
Oh my goodness! A roller right in the face of DJ, and that's going to be him going down right before he's able to get. Yeah, he was able to trade that, fortunately enough, but that was a slap to the face that he didn't exactly see coming. Either way, he's going to be spawning right on top onto a member of Samurai Kidz. That's going to be him going down, but his teammate will be able to at least do something about it. But not before an E-leader gets his teammate Ezreal and knocks him out of the park. That's 3 members from Bittersweet going down. Yeah.
I'll respawn though. Or
they respawn, and Bittersweet was actually able to get on the tower. Kraken's not even focusing the tower right now, and is just pushing back DJ, which I think DJ is a little bit content with, considering the Kraken isn't near the objective, and he's finally able to get rid of the Kraken. So good on DJ to be able to push back.
Bittersweet getting some points.
Yeah, they're able to get some points. They're towards the 70-point mark. Killer Whale for him. Gonna set it up in a kind of discreet spot. Oh, he gets a double kill with the Killer Whale, and only 1 alive for Samurai Kidz. They have to push off this one.
They have 2 down.
DJ in a 1v1. He's going from left to right, maybe able to get at least one of them, but he realizes it's a little bit too tough to be able to take on a 2-on-1 with the wall, and he will be going down to the likes of Samurai Kidz, but Bittersweet will be able to get the lead. 56 points with 1 minute left to go, and finally they gain the lead. Once again pushing up at the very last second, and Samurai Kidz need to be able to do something about this as time ticks down for the Japanese side.
See, they got the small lead, and that could be all they need in this match. LSDJ did what he needed to. He distracted the remaining members of the Samurai Kidz. Oh my goodness.
But the Kraken goes absolutely in and gets a double kill right off the bat. And Samurai Kidz should be able to push off this if they do have the numbers for it. It looks like they did have just 1 person spawning from what are now 3 players, so they might not even have the numbers for this push they really need to do. They don't have too much time to afford here. They could be going down 2-0 very quickly in this series here if they don't have all of their members right here. Oh, and Inksuka has been deployed. It is able to get at least one from Bittersweet, maybe even two if DJ's not careful enough. And they lost the lead. Samurai Kidz finally able to get onto the tower.
20 seconds on the clock.
20 seconds on the clock. A Kraken activated, and that will be able to get rid of nearly everybody from Bittersweet. And oh my goodness, what Samurai Kidz had to have happen, they were able to pull it off. Killer Whale activated. It unfortunately gets no one for Bittersweet though. They're going to go into overtime, get on the tower just
They have to hop on the tower.
Yeah, no, they hop on the tower just in time as time was ticking down. Overtime is going to be able to launch DJ towards the other side, but he's going to be taken down by that E-Liter 3K scope. As that should be easy picking for him. He's got to hop into the tower as soon as possible.
Still moving.
Yeah, no, that's going to be it. And that's game. Great win for Samurai Kidz to be able to come out on top towards the end there. As finally they were able to...
Definitely played very well under pressure. The time limit can be very scary. And they just pulled it off. They clutched it out.
Yeah, that's something to note, how some teams will often, you know, decompress under the strains of a time limit. They see that number ticking down, and they really don't fare too well under that. And Bittersweet, up until this point, they really showed like they were going to be the team to really do well in the last minute of the game. But it looks like Samurai Kid was able to turn that one around on its head. And as Bittersweet was able to gain a lead with 1 minute left to go, Samurai Kidz respond back with 20 seconds left to go, gain the lead, and get the win.
Well, the very small leads. So these small leads, I said it might be all they needed to win, but Samurai Kidz got it back. They made it to the point, and you know, when the Kraken when Bittersweet made or attempted a push before they took the lead, the Kraken forced LSDJ back to his spawn, which I think was a better decision than actually going for the tower, because it allowed him to distract probably one of the better offensive players on the team, the 52 gal. And LSDJ actually did the same thing back to them with his wall to their spawn when they did it.
Yeah, no, I said it wasn't the best play, but like in retrospect, you can see that, you know, getting a gun like the 52 gal off tower control, very important. I was just curious as to whether the Kraken would have been better placed directly on onto the objective, but it was where Samurai Kidz was able to get at least a bit of a decent push here. Either way, we're back on Murray, I believe. Yeah, Murray. As DJ will be going down soon after they get control of the tower here. Sorry, soon after Samurai Kidz get control of the tower. They will get control of it once again.
Mid right now. Samurai Kidz, you know, is fairly neutral position right now, but Samurai Kidz have more map control.
As we should know, as a lot of Moray games start off was incredibly neutral, but it looks like UK's able to push a little bit here from Samurai Kidz. Able to get rid of DJ twice in a row now, I believe. And DJ surely has to be at least a little bit frustrated from what's happened so far. Oh my goodness, he's got to watch out. There's a Samurai Kidz
makes a jump, takes out you.
Yeah, he gets the person he's exactly wanted to get rid of. That's a sniper going down, and he will jump right on top of the sniper to be able to get rid of him. He has to watch out though. There's a roller coming on right on top of him. That's a Kraken activated. Will he be able to avoid it? Yeah, he is able to avoid it, but not for too long, as a Kraken will be able to get rid of Little Sound DJ there. That's him going down to the tower there.
Hopping on the tower. Just trying to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, and so far, this whole game, Samurai Kidz has kept a lot of the offensive up. Good on them to be able to do so.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping a lot of map control, trying to limit Bittersweet's options.
And so far, there's a lot of ink even in Bittersweet's side of the map right now, and it looks like they just sat there. Oh my goodness, the two members behind their walls just sat there aimlessly shooting at the walls, and the player just didn't. He must not have realized that DJ here had the 52 gal, because surely the 52
so Bittersweet making a very good push here. Might take the lead.
They're very close. 64, 63. They do get a wall down. DJ's under a little bit of pressure here.
LSDJ getting a lot of kills.
He gets back onto it right before he starts going back, and it looks like they will be able to take the lead. Yeah, that's them getting onto the lead. A lot of people getting wiped off from Samurai Kidz. They will be trying to go on top of the tower just instantly, but they won't be able to get rid of them, and Bittersweet able to wipe them out once again.
Yep.
That's a Bittersweet member going down, though. Ezreal trying to hop into the tower.
LSDJ gets sniped.
No, but Ezreal was able to get back onto the tower as he was dying, though. Everybody's spawning to the tower. They're trying to chain whatever spawns they can on top of the tower. It looks like they might be able to do it. No! I think they weren't able to do it with 2 points left. And that's going to be Samurai Kidz finally able to put an end to the nonsense that was the constant squids just launching themselves and flailing themselves onto the tower at the very last second there. And Bittersweet.
That's a very, very big lead, and it's something that's not easy to replicate.
Yeah. No, certainly, and especially at a top level. You don't see that happen too often. So, oh my goodness.
It's a bit wonky.
Yeah, a little bit wonky there, and especially more wonky as DJ was able to get a couple more kills there. Sets up a nice wall there, right off the wall. The splat wall is in a nice position for Bittersweet, but not so much for Samurai Kidz, as it looks like he's going to be able to push right as they use the suction bomb. And he gets 2 kills just like that. DJ going absolutely nuts here as he's able to get a triple kill.
Third.
Maybe even a quadra kill, maybe even the ace. And if he didn't, he came awfully close to it, as I believe that's a clean ace for the likes of Bittersweet. He's going to set the killer whale right on top of it. It won't be able to get everybody there, but still able to at least zone some of his Samurai Kidz off. And what Bittersweet hopes to be more of a defensive push than anything, just trying to stay on defense by pushing Samurai Kidz as far back as possible. He's going to go down to the likes of the roller, but he still has plenty of time to recover from this one.
Definitely. Pressure is definitely on the Samurai Kidz. You know, they have such a big distance to go with just over a minute left.
And
it is doable.
And oh my goodness, DJ was actually able to push back the Kraken. He's able to survive, maybe even able to get a kill. Yeah, he gets a kill and absolutely outplays the Japanese member from Samurai Kidz. Not before going down, though. Samurai Kidz
UK also goes down to a teammate.
Yeah, and that's going to be UK going down.
Both teams have gone.
And that's going to be Samurai Kidz having 2 of their members wiped out. We do see a blue ink member on the right side towards that the higher ground of Bittersweet's side. And he gets instantly splattered right to the face once again.
Going into the last half minute of the match, but Samurai Kidz is making a push. Let's see if they can keep it going.
They're in a great position right now. They might be able to, the comeback is certainly possible here. 48-47, they're in a great offensive position.
They have what they need to keep going.
A Kraken's activated as well.
DJ managed to get
and Inkzuka as well.
But he gets taken out.
He's trapped in between both the Inkzuka and the Kraken. He's going to go down, and Samurai Kidz pushing. 16, 15, 5 seconds left to go. They need to be able to stay on it for as long as possible. He's trying to, DJ's trying to spawn on top of it, but they take the tower at the very last second. And Bittersweet will be able to take game 2-1 there in what has been an incredibly eventful series so far. Every single ending incredibly exciting, and Bittersweet this time around will be able to take game on that one.
These are just very, very close matches. You know, some of the highest level teams here from Japan, from the West.
Yeah, no, certainly, and it's nice to see how they're playing right now. Something to note actually about Samurai Kidz in particular is that they're not even the best. They're certainly not even the best, or at least we don't have evidence of the past to be able to say they are, because they're a newly formed team with some individual members that have progressed far into tournaments on different teams, but they haven't done something like to the extent of Omohide, or I'm just going to be clear on the groups and the names and whatnot really quick. Yeah, we have come to make memories. That team by themselves have won a 290 team tournament and clean 3-0 sweep in the last round. That's something to definitely not write off. And I don't think these Samurai Kidz have come to that extent. But either way.
But obviously, they're definitely something to look forward for.
Yeah,
so far. A very high-level scene. You know, so many teams, such a much bigger scene than the West.
Yeah. And so for us, for them to be able to come over, it's a great pleasure to be able to see them play.
A very good sign.
Yeah. And I'd like to be able to,
very good sign from the community.
Yeah, no, and I think something to know. Okay, obviously, I don't think you were involved in the Mario Kart community, but just speaking on my experiences, I played in the competitive Mario Kart community for around 5-6 years, and what happened a lot of the time was that the Japanese community stayed isolated from the Western scenes because they didn't really integrate at the beginning too much. Hopefully, with what's happening right now, there's some early integration as the community is growing, and hopefully that sticks. Either way,
hope so. Anyways, we're going to Tower Control Flounder.
Yeah. And this is an
Bittersweet is up 2-1, so this is game point for them.
Yeah.
Or set point. But with how close these matches have been, it can go either way.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
LZJ is going up to mid, it's going up to...
Oh, he's going to... Oh, no, but it looks like someone from Samurai Kidz is going to slam right down onto him.
The Octo Shot UK.
Oh, my goodness.
So, Samurai Kidz get off to an early push, but, 3 still alive from Bittersweet.
Yeah, it looks like DJ. It looks like DJ was really one of the few to actually go down. He's gonna try to get some ink here though. He's kind of low on ink as Samurai Kidz is getting a little bit of a push here. He does have. Is that the 90?
It's a 96. I think.
Okay. Yeah. He was able to. He changed it. I'm not sure if it's the. Yeah. No. Yeah. It is the 96. Okay. Yeah, so he has a little bit of, he has a good amount of range on that to be able to shoot from the perch he was situated in. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to be able to stay alive, but so far he's still in a decent position.
Got taken out by another 96.
Yeah, and the 96 1v1 is often something you see in like a, in a range situation, but
yeah, can be a bit dependable on RNG, but
yeah. Either way, echolocator has been used.
This is a normal 96 actually, not even a default.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
So no wall.
He does have the echolocator. He's able to get one, gets rid of
Takes
two.
out the sniper.
Oh my goodness, that's a great push from Little Sound DJ by himself, and now he's pushing up into the base, maybe trying to pick one off actually.
Bittersweet is gonna take the lead here.
He was able to pick one off, and Bittersweet's able to take the lead.
Spawn.
Yeah, no, he was out there spawn, and he gets rid of them. 3 minutes 29 seconds left, and it looks like
definitely very good map control from Bittersweet.
They're still pushing.
Very good push, they're still 30 right now.
They're still pushing. They only have one. They have 3 members there right now. Looks like Samurai Kidz finally able to take control of their tower, but right now
it's 2 down.
No, this is still perfectly fine. The roller is able to get the person from Bittersweet on the tower though, so he's gonna have to try to retreat here. And DJ, he's trying to, great move on him to be able to play it safe. He's gonna go back to his base as he was surrounded by a sea of Japanese members.
Playing defense.
And that's something that you often see high-level players do, is you not only use the map and spawning ability to only be able to push offensively, but the ability to be able to use it defensively as well, and the knowledge and the awareness to be able to use it defensively is something that top players do.
Yeah, that's definitely something you have to capitalize on. You need to be able to just switch from defense, offense, play, just do what you need to do to keep the lead. You can't get too aggro, trying to force too much things.
Yeah.
That can put you in very dangerous situations.
And it looks like he's doing exactly that right now, but it looks like he's forcing the tower as he realizes his teammates are down and they're pushing super far up. They're at the 40-point mark, and he needs to be able to do something about this.
10 points away from the lead.
He gets rid of, no, he doesn't even get rid of one of them base. There's a Kraken on the tower right now.
Kraken on the tower, that could be the lead.
Yeah, and Samurai Kidz is able to take the lead, 15, 14, 13. They might be able to finish this one off just now. DJ's trying to do what he can to get to the tower. But they're able to end the game, and it's going to go to Game 5 here, as Samurai Kidz is going to take this to the first Game 5 we've seen, and what has been an incredibly close affair here. Little Sound DJ not able to push up at the very end there.
Definitely. Seemed like Little Sound DJ had a bit of some misplays.
Yeah.
Didn't play as on point as he has been the set, but it is a very difficult thing to do. He was a lot of enemies on the tower, from all different angles.
What was unique about his position was that he was isolated by himself onto the left alley that Samurai Kidz hadn't really given it much of any attention to, which is understandable given the way the tower enters the opponent's territory. And so he was in a prime position to really get rid of some of them. And what happened as he approached the tower, he just simply didn't get them as he was approaching the tower. They weren't in a position on the tower that he expected them to be. And because he took too long to locate them. Sorry. I'm going to finish my point before getting to you. But before he was able to finally locate them on the tower, it was too late. At that point, they identified where he was, and they were able to swarm on him with 3 members there. But like, what were you saying?
He might have been able to try to go onto the roof and try to maybe get some flanks or pick them off from the top. But I think the tower might have been too far for his range to reach it.
Yeah.
Just some thoughts. But going into Game 5, port macro tower control.
No, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. Port macro tower control. We did see port macro earlier, but I believe that was in Splat Zone form. And tower control is on this map in particular is an entire beast on its own right. And this is Game 5, everybody. Bittersweet in the same group, and I believe this is Group E. I want to say. And these 2 teams are the top teams in the group. These 2 teams are definitely, this could very well separate who gets first place in the group, who gets second place in the group, or even gets third place in the group.
Yeah, obviously the top 2 teams do move on in the round robin group stages.
Yeah, and so there's some groups where you'd consider like 3 top teams. They're like 3 top teams that could easily make top bracket, but unfortunately that they won't be able to advance all of them at least. Either way, that's going to be DJ going down to the likes of the Octo shot.
So, tower at a neutral position right now.
Yeah. And so
nobody really has a lead.
It's really hard to really push up on something like this. It looks like Bittersweet will be able to push up at least with the use of 2 guns there, especially with the use of the 52 gal with a time to kill. An incredibly low time to kill.
Kraken,
Kraken
LSG
duel going
just
on, yeah.
hit from that Kraken there.
He slid into the corner there, actually, and was able to avoid them for a little bit. But
swam right past him.
yeah, but unfortunately, it goes down to the 96.
96. Samurai Kids are beginning to make a little bit of a push.
It's really hard to make that push zone, especially on a map like this. And, you know,
definitely.
You have to be very wary of how aggressive you are, I feel, on a map like this. And so far...
You have to just...
Go on.
You have to just... You have to just be careful of all the enemies and watch out. You know, walls are very strong on this map. You know, you can easily be held back by walls and pushed behind walls as well. You just need to inch your way. You really need to inch your way slowly.
So far, it seems like that has been the case so far, as these teams have been trying very precariously to squeeze themselves into their opponent's territory, and so far, it looks like it has been working for Samurai Kids to an extent, as they will gain a little bit of a lead. But once again, the lead is not much.
However,
and DJ, once again, going down to that sniper.
LCJ.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. He tried to get a bit of map control. But it got taken up by the sniper.
And the thing about that is you have to be incredibly careful when you see the sniper on the other team. He's able to cover so much ground with that sniper, even if he doesn't get onto you or aim exactly onto you and kills you. He covers so much ground, covers so much ink, and you have to be very wary of approaching a sniper. And unfortunately, DJ wasn't able to take enough precaution there. But either way, he gets the killer whale, and they're going to be able to take the killer whale, push it onto the right side of the map, and it looks like they are able to take the lead with 2 minutes 45 seconds left to go.
Yep.
Samurai Kids in a little bit of a great position to be able to get rid of at least some Bittersweet members. DJ able to survive at least a little bit, but not before going back and realizing he has to play defense here, as a lot of his teammates were down. Samurai Kids pushing up on the right side. He was able to use the 52 gal to his advantage in close quarters,
he's covering all the alleys.
Yeah, no, he was able to do very well there, just considering his weapon is so good in melee range and in close quarters.
Definitely. He's just playing the corners, just waiting for them to come around. Kraken on him.
Oh my goodness, and great snipe by, I'm sure that wasn't intentional, but the snipe by itself saved him from his teammate. He was able to cover the ground so he could go in InkStorm and scurry away from the Kraken. But either way, it looks like Samurai Kids able to get a little bit of a push. 2 minutes left on the clock. A killer whale coming in directly onto the tower. It's going to force some of Samurai Kids off, but they don't realize Samurai Kids is going to go around and flank. Inksuga is going to be able to come on down the right alley and get rid of some of Bittersweet there.
Yep.
1 minute 45 seconds left. 68, 65, 64. They might be able to push past what Bittersweet made up, but no, they don't. It looks like DJ was able to push back the Kraken, but no.
Kraken's on the tower.
Yeah, the Kraken was able to stay on the tower, and it looks like Samurai Kids able to take the lead with 1 minute and 32 seconds left. Bittersweet needs to be able to respond to this as soon as possible. It looks like DJ is able to get at least 1 kill, but not before going down to the 96 gal deco. And now the question becomes whether Bittersweet can once again pull a little bit of a comeback, as they have performed as much in some of the previous matches against Samurai Kids. As we approach the end here, he's going to have to be super wary of the sniper who has taken advantage of the low range on the 52 gal. Looks like they're able to get rid of one, and Bittersweet seeming to really focus on kills more than anything. They're here. They're not really giving too much regard for the actual objective itself in the aim of trying to completely wipe all of Samurai Kids, and I think that's a great decision.
Trying to get a wipe so that they can take map control and then get a very good push, and then
they're not
try to get them to their spawn.
Yeah, instead of playing the objective, I think they're doing the right thing here. He does spot one towards the left side, but he wasn't able to spot exactly where he was. He gets an eye on the sniper. But it looks like the ruler will be able to get the best of him. 30 seconds left. He's calling out to his teammates. Left side approaching the right side, but it won't be enough, as all of Bittersweet will be going down. And they have one last chance.
This possession by Samurai Kids, this is going to decide the set right here.
And DJ gets a little bit too impatient. He's going to go super quickly down to the likes of UK, who's pushed super quickly. He has an Inksuka behind all of Bittersweet here. They have 10 seconds to gain control here. 9, 8, 7. DJ's going to come around from the back, but it looks like the Kraken is activated, though, and that's going to be the Kraken staying on, and that's going to be Samurai Kids.
That's the game.
They're going to take the match win, and very likely taking the group lead here, as Samurai Kids, the best Western team, 3-2, and congratulations to them, as Bittersweet will be going down there. Good games to both sides there.
Really, really close set. Top level play from Japan, from the West. Bittersweet recently getting sponsored. This is their first tournament playing under the new sponsor, Bittersweet. Yeah,
either way, the result. I think they're very much proud with what happened. Like it wasn't.
They kept it close. This has been the closest set. 5-game, first 5-game set all tournament.
At the very end, it really did look like DJ had a window of opportunity to be able to do so, like completely outplay Samurai Kidz. But the thing is, they weren't able to get rid of specials on time, and the fact that they died numerous times in a row really came back to bite them in the ass in the end. And that will be BS going down to round 2.
Couldn't get the necessary stops on crucial opponents, and the Kraken sealed their fate. They couldn't take care of them.
Yeah, typically if you wait...
I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
I didn't keep an